Coverdale Bible, the Prophet Daniel. Summary to Chapter 1. Daniel, Ananias, Mishael, and Azarias are chosen to learn Chaldean and to stand before the king. The first chapter. In the 3rd year of the reign of Joachim, king of Judah, came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, unto Jerusalem, and besieged it. And the Lord delivered Joachim the king of Judah into his hand, with certain ornaments of the house of God, which he carried away unto the land of Sennaar, to the house of his God, and there brought them into his God's treasury. And the king spake unto Elphanes, the chief chamberlain, that he should bring him certain of the children of Israel, that were come of the king's seed and of princes, young springalds, without any blemish, but fair and well favored, instruct in all wisdom, cunning, and understanding, which were able to stand in the king's palace, to read, and to learn for to speak Chaldean. Unto these the king appointed a certain portion of his own meat and of the wine, which he drank himself, so to nourish them 3 years, that afterward they might stand before the king. Among these now were certain of the children of Judah, namely Daniel, Ananias, Mishael, and Azarias. Unto these the chief chamberlain gave other names, and called Daniel Balthasar, Ananias Sidrach, Mishael Meshach, and Azarias Abednego. But Daniel was at a point with himself, that he would not be defiled through the king's meat, nor the wine which he drank. And this he desired of the chief chamberlain, lest he should defile himself. So God gave Daniel favor and grace before the chief chamberlain, that he said unto him, I am afraid of my lord the king, which hath appointed you your meat and drink, lest he spy your faces to be worse liking than the other springalds of your age, and so ye shall make me lose my head unto the king. Then Daniel answered Melesar, whom the chief chamberlain had set over Daniel, Ananias, Mishael, and Azarias, and said, O, prove but 10 days with thy servants, and let us have pottage to eat, and water to drink. Then look upon our faces, and theirs that eat of the king's meat, and as thou seest, so deal with thy servants. So he consented to them in this matter, and proved them 10 days. And after the 10 days, their faces were better liking and fatter than all the young springalds, which ate of the king's meat. Thus Melesar took away their meat and wine, and gave them pottage therefor. God gave now these 4 springalds cunning and learning in all scripture and wisdom, but unto Daniel specially he gave understanding of all visions and dreams. Now when the time was expired, that the king had appointed to bring in these young springalds unto him, the chief chamberlain brought them before Nebuchadnezzar, and the king communed with them. But among them all were found none such as Daniel, Ananias, Mishael, and Azarias. Therefore stood they before the king, which in all wisdom and matters of understanding that he inquired of them, found them 10 times better than all the soothsayers and charmers that were in all his realm, And Daniel abode still unto the 1st year of King Cyrus.